Hello, my name is Sergeant, and this is for my speech class. Have you ever felt sad, lonely, bored, or you can't sleep? Are you tired of doing the same thing every single day? If so, maybe you are depressed. Depression is a mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest, also called major depressive disorder or clinical depression. It affects how you feel, think, and behave, and can lead to a variety of emotional and physical problems. Depression is a common mental illness occurring in children, teenagers, and adults. Depression is a treatable mental illness experienced by approximately 9% of Americans at any given time, according to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention (CDC). Depression can be experienced at any stage of life. Similarly, in depression symptoms and statistics have been found across countries like the US, Canada, Japan, Iran, and Switzerland. According to Depression Facts, it is estimated that lifetime prevalence of depression disorder in the US is 20% in women and 12% in men. It is not known why depression statistics vary by gender, but a positive answer is women are more open to discussing their emotional health and are diagnosed more frequently. Another fact would be that depression is more severe with age. Depression is a common treatable mental illness that can be experienced at any given time in life. While the term depression always indicates a low or depressive mood, there are several types of depression. These different types of depression describe slight but often important diagnostic differences. Only a doctor can diagnose what type of depression you have. The different types of depressions are atypical depression, semic depression, major depression, posttraumatic depression, PMDD, and seasonal affective disorder. Our understanding of the causes of depression is evolving. While the single definite culprit has yet to be discovered, researchers have identified multiple factors that can lead to depression. On their own, each one is a risk factor for depression. Together, they add up to the cause of depression to develop. As we explore these factors, keep in mind that almost everyone experiences some of these elements from time to time. That's a normal part of ups and downs in life. That doesn't mean that someone has depression. It takes prolonged prevalence of several depression symptoms in order to the disorder. With that in mind, let's explore the causes of depression. Some causes of depression include genetics, biology, one environments, and social elements. Each of these has their own set of factors that are linked to depression. The more you know about them, the more you can minimize their effects, or when that's not possible, at least be aware of what they are so you can monitor your mood and general health and stay ahead of depression and prevent a depression relapse. Numerous depression treatments are available to anyone living with depressive disorders, whether their illness is mild, moderate, or severe. The following information is a overview of many depressive treatment options available to you. As you learn about these depressive treatments, consider how these affect your overcoming depression, your personality, and what you're likely to respond to, and how these depression symptoms are interfering with your life. If you select treatments for your depression, your chances of steady survival increases. As you're trying different types of depressive treatments, you might want to try a depression treatment plan. Often these are officially created by doctors or therapists with your involvement. Sometimes family members are involved in the creation of a treatment plan too. A depressive treatment plan gives you structure and concrete steps to follow. These are helpful to anyone and are a must when the person is severe. Typical treatment plans address physical, mental, and spiritual self-care, sources of support, and how to draw on them, healthy lifestyle habits, and medication schedules and therapy schedules. Over time, researchers and other mental professionals have been and continue to be dedicated to finding methods to help people with depressive disorders. Several categories have occurred, including antidepressant medication, therapy, and brain stimulation. Come to an alternative treatments. Here I will speak about how everyone is depressed but doesn't really show it. This generation as a whole most likely has the same feelings in their heart, but in general we are really fine. I have noticed that a lot of people are lonely, but we don't really talk about it as well. how depression can really get to you late at night, and sometimes as you feel that you're not wanted, or that teenagers, how your parents don't listen to you, and how it doesn't help when they don't understand what you're thinking, and they try to think of what's best for you, but you don't want best for you. You just want to do what you like and do what you want to like. I have noticed that there has been a lot of loneliness because not a lot of people care, and it's not enough given attention towards you. Like, per se, you wanted a girlfriend, but you couldn't get a girlfriend because genetic problems or biology, and you feel really down. And then no one really pay attention to you. You're not standing out at all. No one really wants your attention, and so you're just there by yourself. You can even have friends and have depression as well. Because what if you don't hang out with them after school? You just hang out with your school friends at school, and that's pretty boring. I can understand that because loneliness gets to you at late at night, and when you have no one to talk to, you just talk to yourself, or you find something to distract you with. Like, I read books, and these books give me imaginations and things will happen. Like, I can imagine that I'm part of the story and experiencing what's happening with the characters inside the story. Depression is really severe in this type of society, uh, especially right now during COVID-19, because really you're just texting each other. We're not really seeing each other unless we have to go out with a mask on. And so basically we're covering half our faces up and not really getting along as how we would like to. Um, Depression is sad, and it's understandable. Treatment is available, but it's curable by yourself as well, as long as you can stand the loneliness, or if you're just sad or depressed, or because a recent death or emotional issues, I can understand as well. In conclusion, depression is a serious issue in today's society, and we all might need a little help to make the world a lot less stressful, and a lot less loneliness, and a lot more careful. More like world peace. World peace would be helpful and a lot less stressful. I would like to leave you guys with a quote: cry, forgive, learn, move on. Let your tears water to the seeds of your future happiness, by Steve Maboli. I relate to this quote because if you cry and you forgive, you'll connect more with the people around you. And if you learn and move on, you'll earn more friends and be respectful. And crying helps you vent out your feelings to the next person next to you. And thank you. This is my speech on depression.